Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you how to make a paper crown easily. This will be an origami tutorial for beginners, so let's get right into the video. As you can see right here, this is what your paper crown will look like in the long run. You can make it bigger or smaller depending on how many pieces you use, okay? Now just for reference, this right here has 8 pieces and it used 2 sheets of paper. So let's get right into the video. The first thing that you want to do is you want to start off with a square sheet of paper. Now this is actually a regular sort of like printer sheet of paper that I transformed into a square sheet of paper by folding it and cutting it. Okay, so I basically took a regular printer sheet of paper and I transformed it into a square sheet of paper, and it's now a square sheet of paper. Once you have your square sheet of paper, you're going to make 4 folds. You're going to fold the bottom edge to the top edge like that, line it up, give it a nice crease, and then unfold it. You're going to fold the right edge to the left edge, or any side to any side, but you're going to fold one side to the other in half, make a nice crease, unfold it. Then you're going to fold one corner. So in this case, we'll do the top right corner to the bottom left corner. So fold your corner across like that. Make sure it's lined up nicely. Give it a nice crease. Okay, just like that. Unfold it. And then the other corner to the other corner. So bottom right corner to top left corner like that. Give it a nice crease and then unfold it. You're going to be left with this cool little pattern here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut this into quadrants, into 4. So you can see right here, you're going to cut along that vertical line in the center and that horizontal line in the center, okay? We're going to turn this into 4 equal sized and equally folded pieces of paper. And these will, all 4 of these will be squares as well. They'll be smaller squares. And each of those spikes on that crown, each of those points on that crown is going to be created by one of these little squares. So like I said, one sheet of paper turns to 4 of these squares. And this crown used 8 of these points. So to get 8 of these points, I would need 8 of these squares, which is 2 sheets of paper, two bigger squares, okay? So what you're gonna do with each of these and any additional ones, because you can make it bigger or smaller. You can use 12, 20, as many points as you want on the crown. What you're gonna do with each of these is as follows. They're gonna have, if you put them in a diamond shape, they're gonna have a line down the middle, because like this, they had a line across, so just rotate it and they have a line down the middle. You're gonna take the right side and you're gonna fold this edge so it lines up with that centerpiece right there, and you get a nice crisp tip at the top. That's not crisp enough for me. I'm gonna try that one more time. I'm gonna crispen it up just a bit. There we go. Make sure you get a nice crisp tip at the top. Take your left side and get that edge meted at the center as well, and get a nice crisp tip at the top. All that really matters at this point, for the most part, is that your tip at the top is nice and crisp, okay? That's a mouthful to say now that I try and say that on video. Like if they're not even completely, it doesn't really matter that much if the edges don't line up down here. As long as your tip is nice and crisp at the top, doesn't matter that they're a little bit off there, okay? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the bottom corner over here and I'm gonna fold it up to match up with where these bottoms are over here. So the bottom corner is going to be folded up to match up like that, with those corners like that. Then I'm going to take this entire bottom piece up until these lines, and I'm going to, let's just rip off this little piece right here. There we go. I'm going to take this entire bottom piece right here, this section where my finger is right here, and I'm going to fold it up. So I'll show you what it looks like over here. So I'm going to fold it up like that, okay? Give it a nice crease, and then take this entire bottom section as well and fold it up one more time until you get this design. This sort of looks like a boat, okay? Make sure that everything's nice and flat. Make sure your corners are nice and crisp, okay? So as you can see, it looks sort of like a boat. Now you're gonna repeat this with as many squares as you want to use, okay? So you're gonna repeat this, like I said, for this one here, I did it 8 times. So what I'm gonna do to speed up the process, instead of showing you me doing the exact same fold 8 times, I'm actually just going to take off these ones over here and I'll show you how to use them. So essentially, this is another one, okay? As you can see right here, it's another one. So we're gonna pretend that, I apologize about that. I should add some water before this video. This is another one. We're gonna pretend that you folded this one as well. And you folded, let's say 8 in total, or 10 or 12 in total, however many you wanna use. This is how you allow them to sort of line up together, okay? I'll show you exactly what you have to do. So turn them around so you can see this would be the inner part of the crown, okay? Now essentially what you're gonna do is you're gonna open one of them up. So you're going to open one of them up so you can expose this part right here, okay? Now, as you can see, you want to have them on opposite sides. So right now, we're looking at the inside of the crown and the inside of the crown. We don't want that. We want to look at one inside and one outside, okay? So now we're looking at the outside on the left, the inside on the right. All I need to do is take this piece right here, and we're going to line it up inside of this over here, okay, so that when we flip it over, it matches up, okay? Sorry, I do apologize about that. Flip it over. Sorry about that. Flip it over. So we're looking at opposite sides, the outside and the inside, and we're looking upside down and right side up. We're going to take this piece right here. We're going to line it up in there. You see, it slides nicely in there just like that. And then when you sort of line them up and they overlap just a little bit, you flip it over like that. And now this is the outside, okay? And you do that over and over again until you make your crown, okay? So once again, we're looking at the outsides, right? So now I'm going to look at the inside, and I'm going to be flipping it upside down. So right side up, outside, upside down, inside, okay? And now I'm going to slide this in just like that, okay? When it overlaps a little bit, flip it up. And you continue doing that, and you're going to end up with a full crown. So I'll show you, like when you get to the last piece, I'll just attach these to show you what it's going to look like when you get to the last piece. You can just slide these in at the end of the day. If you can manage to slide them in nicely like that, then you're probably going to be okay. You just got to really kind of maneuver it a little bit. And you got to try and make sure that they're the same size, okay? So as you can see right here, I'm sliding it in like that. And we'll do the last piece over here. So like I said, if you can manage to slide it in like there, you see I just slid it in. We're going to do the same thing over here. And if you want to really make sure that it's secure, let's do this way. This one's a bit smaller, so it works out. If one's a bit smaller, obviously make that the inner one, obviously, the one that goes inside, okay? And you've made your crown. If you want to make it absolutely secure, you can put some tape, and you can color, you can decorate, you can do whatever you want, but that is essentially how to make a nice origami crown. It's actually a really simple process, and I'm showing you exactly how to do it throughout this video. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.